Dr. Wendy Norman has worked with both the provincial and federal governments in creating policy change. She says the cost of contraception was widely considered the biggest barrier for British Columbians.
The most effective methods were competing with people trying to pay rent or to get food for the children that they already have at home. And they'd be left using less effective methods of contraception or no contraception as their only choice, and facing the risks for unintended pregnancy.
In the first 8 months of the program, 188,000 people were able to access free contraception, which is incredible. That's life-changing for a lot of people.
The newly announced federal pharmacare program is expected to mirror BC's current coverage. Under the provincial policy, almost all prescription contraceptives are free, including birth control pills, IUDs, implants, vaginal rings, contraceptive injections, and the morning after pill.
For the hormonal IUD, which is what I went with, they can go upwards to $500, $550. So it just made it a lot easier to make that choice without having to factor in how I was going to afford it or how I was, choosing a more middle ground one that may not be what was best for my body.
She says the ability to choose alleviates stress and anxiety for women. If the federal pharmacare legislation passes, provinces will have to opt in.
We have a couple of provinces who are super eager, want to be on the front lines, want to do this right away.
It's a big win for gender equality and access to basic fundamental health care.
So these costs continue to go down as the program is rolled out.
Dr. Norman says providing prescribed contraception at no cost could ultimately translate to savings of $27 million each year.
The prevention of unplanned pregnancy is less expensive for a government than to manage the unplanned pregnancies. In our work in BC, we found that 40% of all pregnancies were not planned.
She says the move to expand the program countrywide is a monumental step towards equitable, universal health care. Janella Hamilton, CBC News, Vancouver.